The referee for today is Jackie Chang. He's just called the two captains in Dom Kane and Dylan Rocker. We'd like to welcome Matchday Productions to this coverage of this game between TeaTreeGully and Savoy at Port Pirie West Oval at the Port Pirie Sports Precinct. This is a catch-up round from a few weeks ago. Thanks to Matt Pill for his ongoing support of not only the Sassel League but also Savoy Soccer Club. He's been here a few times, so hopefully we can give you some audio to go with the video from Matchday Productions. So the two captains there just waiting for the coin toss, and we'll soon be underway.
Be interesting to see today how Savoy go without Isaac Crowe. He's been probably in the top three players from the start of the year. He's had a really good year so far. So curious to see how they travel without his influence.
Correct, Darren. He's not only plays at the fullback role and stops his player, but he's very effective going forward to create a lot of chances. And as we saw Terry 2 weeks ago, one courageous act from him basically turned the game. A goal came from it, and then another goal came not long after to get Savoy the 3-1 win. So he will be a big loss, but hopefully with Reece Gillette coming into the centre of defence and Tate Brook going out to the left-hand side, normally Isaac Crowe's side, hopefully they'll still be able to get the job done. So teams are just, I think they're going to swap over, which we'll see Savoy in the first half will be kicking towards the swimming pool end, and TeaTreeGully will be attacking the goal that, as we know it, the hospital end. So nearly all in readiness for the kick-off.
And shout out to Isaac if he's listening in today to the
hopefully he is coverage on the live stream.
And as we mentioned there, probably a little slight jig to the Savoy formation with Tate Brook going to the right fullback in Isaac's position, and Reece Gillette, the stalwart, sitting in centre of defence.
Any shout outs to people in Adelaide you want to do, Terry, our normal listeners?
Usual listeners.
Dom and Adam, John and Betty, the Labrinos.
Yeah.
Who else? I've forgotten someone.
Vincent Bell.
Vinny Bell.
The other half of that combination is downstairs.
Yes, he is. So we're away in this catch-up fixture. TeaTreeGully with the ball at the back as they look to solidify their position on the ladder. Just playing it nice and easy out of the back, nothing too adventurous yet as we try and pick up a few. McDevitt is the central defender from Wayne. Daniel Wayne is the other central defender. He looks to go forward pretty quickly. Dom Kane at the back sweeps up again, but his kick is not a very good one. But Connolly at the left full back didn't handle it well and put it out for a throw into Savoy. Taken by Bauman. He goes to Tate Brook. A quick chip up, but Wayne in front of Scoot there. The ball drops to the TeaTreeGully in the midfield as they look to come forward quickly. It is a quick ball, but again, Dom Kane there to cut that off for looking for a Lottie. Again, another quick ball comes over that's hit a TeaTreeGully player in the head, I think, and it's gone out for a throw-in.
Yeah, it's a bit of friendly fire there. The attempted cross was fired straight in the face of the teammate. And so, look, it's a bit of a cagey start to the game.
It is.
I think in Daniel Wayne, knowing when he's come from previous sides, he looks to play it out of the back and get involved. So we'll see how Jack Scoot keeps him occupied there. Not a really big back line there.
No.
Most of their height's in the midfield and up front.
It is. Throw into Tate Brook on the far side. Jack Scoot gets a glancing header on it. Couldn't go to a Savoy player, and I think it's been put out for another throw-in. Reece Gillette's inclusion might be a timely one with the size of a Lottie. He's a pretty tall player as well. Again, another throw-in. Scoot is the target. Gets another nice header on it, but doesn't fall to a Savoy player. Comes out to the left to Anfititro. He goes back inside to the captain in Rocker. The ball gets played back into the midfield to Ballantyne. He looks up, hasn't got much to go to, goes to Conley. Conley inside to Hamsbury. He looks up. Savoy's press in that middle is pretty good. They're covering most of those lanes as Conley again, this time up the left, goes inside to Alotti. Straight away to Hamsbury. He has a quick shot. Not much on it, couldn't get about it, and the keeper in Nathan Brook releases it with a quick kick, but it's gone straight to Wayne, who chests it down. But Samuel Spadavecchia gets the ball off of him, gets through to Jack Scoop, but good pressure there by Samuel Spadavecchia has forced the corner. That was a good turnover from Spadavecchia and good pressure on the defence there.
Yeah, it was good pressure there through the midfield. As we've discussed in previous weeks, the Savoy midfield just starting to get that little press and starting to try and wrestle control. It is going to be a good battle, as we say many times. There's a couple of sharp players in there, and Hamsbury, Miller, they look like they're good on the ball, so it'll be interesting to see how that pans out.
Labrino with the corner. It comes short, it goes straight back to him. Looks up again, not many players have left the area. Comes off a TeaTreeGully player and they should clear it easily, and they do. Out wide. Again, they look to overlap Hamsbury, a nice inside move. Back heel. Alotti lays it off. Rocker goes wide again to Conley. He's got Ben Higginbottom. Well, that ball was spinning a lot and should have been a free kick to Savoy there, really. And I think he tried to play the advantage, and once it wasn't an advantage, he's given the free kick to Tate Brook. Not the cleanest of starts by both teams, really.
I think we've seen the reserves too. The wind is playing a little bit of havoc because it's not really, at the moment it looks to be favouring the way Savoy's kicking, but the ball's holding up, then it's swinging round. It's very blushery conditions. So once the players, I think, get their heads around what it's doing, that there'll be a bit of an improvement in the game.
Looks like it's picked up in the last few minutes as well by the sponsors' flags. So Nathan Brook, the keeper for Savoy, with the kick, gets it to about halfway. Higginbottom with a nice little flick on. Bauman couldn't get to it, and TeaTreeGully take control in the midfield. Alotti with the ball at his feet, lays it off. They come out wide, but that's cut off by D'Agostino to AJ, who was held. Plays on, and that'll be a throw into Savoy. D'Agostino.
I think Mohammadi.
Well, I think that's throw into TeaTreeGully. I'm not sure why, but anyhow.
Mohammadi clearly put it out. But
foul throw, and he's thrown the ball in with 1 foot in the air, and Mohammadi has given it up, and D'Agostino will get the throw in from where he thought he was going to get it. To Scoot, tried to lay it off to AJ. Rocker goes wide, really wide. The TeaTreeGully player there looking inside is Miller, and Wayne with a strong challenge. Player in Hamsbury showed too much of it to Tate Brook, and he put a tackle in, but that ball's gone out for a throw in to TeaTreeGully. So pretty even start here for the first 5 or 6 minutes. 0-0. TeaTreeGully versus Savoy from the Port Pirie West Oval. TeaTreeGully with the throw in.
And by the system, it looks like TeaTreeGully are trying to go wide and play.
Yeah.
I'd say try and get the ball into Alotti in the middle.
Nice cross,
Yeah, but so far they've been well held by Savoy in shutting down that final pass.
Rocker to Conley. He goes deep quickly. And for Tetro, down to Alotti. A nice shot there from Rocker, who wants handball, but it's play on. Higginbottom gets to the ball first and that should have been a free kick. That's 100% studs up, and it's not given. I'm not sure why that wasn't a free kick, but play on, and the ball's been put out by Savoy. But if that wasn't a dangerous tackle, Terry, I don't think I've seen one, really.
Yeah, it was a full-blooded tackle there.
I mean, he got the ball, fair enough, but that studs up when someone's...
excessive force, I think they call it, John.
going for the ball.
Yeah.
TeaTreeGully with possession, and they've probably had most of the possession in this first 10 minutes. But the player there on the left-hand side, not sure who that one is that Conley, I think, has just ran the ball out for a throw into Savoy. So Savoy haven't really found their feet yet. Both teams in the midfield seem to be putting a lot of pressure on.
Yeah, they are. They're squeezing the channels there a little bit, Savoy, but haven't been able to get their foot on the ball as yet, and I suppose any attacking danger. Aloti
with the ball at his feet on the 18-yard box. He comes wide to Amphitetro. He lays it off to Rocker, gives it straight back to him. He's just outside the 18. D'Agostino blocks that cross, comes back again, this time to Mohammadi. He looks to go to the byline with AJ. AJ's right with him. They're both battling, and that was a very good call because Hamzari fell over and dragged AJ as well, and he's given the free kick away, and Savoy will take the free kick nearly on the corner flag, just below the commentary position.
I think that's going to be a good tussle there today, John. They both look like they're up for the contest there.
They do.
So we'll watch that.
So it'll be Dom Kane with the ball. Nice deep ball looking for Scoot, and gets a good header, goes to Spadavecchia, who surely, if he can, goes wide. Couldn't quite get the ball he wanted, but it does go to Bauman on the left-hand side. Labrino, nice chip in to Spadavecchia, too deep. Probably the win there might have had a bit to do with that just the ball just skipped on a little bit quicker than they would have liked to, but goal kick to TeaTreeGully.
Yeah, sorry guys, I'm dozing off a little here. I've got a bit of FA Cup hangover, so
no, fair
apologies
enough.
if you do hear me start to snooze.
Fair enough. Yeah. Darren, we'll just poke you every now and then and make sure you're still with us.
Nice, yeah, that's some type of sugar or anything will do.
Yeah, no worries. We'll see what we can do. The catering package from the canteen should be arriving soon, so for the media. So Wayne with the ball tries to go long quickly to Conley, and as Terry said, that's their go. They want to get the ball wide, deep, cross it in, and they've got a big target there in Aloti at centre forward, and that is their main avenue of attack to go up these wings. And throw into Savoy. Again, Scoot chests it down nicely, this time to Bauman, whose ball just didn't get through where he wanted it to. He was looking for AJ. Out here on the right is Amphitetro. He goes to Aloti. Straight away, he puts a nice ball through, but it wasn't quite where his teammate wanted it, and that's gone for a goal kick to Savoy.
Yeah, I'm saying the wind's favouring the Savoy end. Obviously, we're saying that's heading towards. We're getting a bit of rain out there now too. It is going.
Is it?
Yeah, it is going towards the swimming pool end, but I'm not sure that's actually favouring Savoy because the ball's running on a lot more. It's not holding up as they'd probably like. So yeah, we are seeing the rain starting to come down. But if anyone wants to come down, we've got plenty of cover up top here, and it's been a decent contest so far.
There's quite a few people here, but there's still a few seats and plenty of standing room on the balcony. Again, Aloti with the ball at his feet, gets through, gets past Gillette, looks up, goes wide, this time to Mohammadi. He gets a beautiful cross in and a good header out, but Mohammadi's back on the rebound, gone in straight away. Again, this time it was Rocker who got a shot in. That was blocked. A couple of really quick successive shots there that were blocked by Savoy, and then eventually, they clear it, and it's a throw into Savoy right near the halfway mark for D'Agostino. So really sharp bit of play there from TeaTreeGully going forward. Savoy are going to have to really close that down, or else there's going to be some chances come TeaTreeGully's way. They have the ball at the moment. McDevitt has it on the right. Again, they go to Aloti, and they want that ball straight to the wing every time. D'Agostino's ball doesn't quite get there. Rocker, this time he goes to Hamzari. No, that's a shot on. That's a good save by Nathan Brook, and another good ball in. A lot of green shirts in there. Again to Rocker, chips it in. Wants handball, but it's not. And again, a beautiful chip in. A little bit too deep, and Nathan Brook's got that one. But the last 5 minutes, TeaTreeGully have done all the attacking here.
Good strong hand by Nathan Brook too there.
It was. Beautiful kick by Nathan Brook. Again, Scoot is the target. There's a couple surrounding him. Ballantyne with the ball gives it up to Bauman. He couldn't quite. He got it to Labrino, but Labrino's layoff couldn't quite find a Savoy player. And Elsie, the keeper for TeaTreeGully, gets it out here to McDevitt. And for Tetro on the left, again to McDevitt. He looks up. He's not got much. He's going to go back to Wayne all the way across the ground. He's in the middle of the ground in defence. Again, he goes wide, this time to Conley. Back to Wayne. That's ball's not great. Jack Scoot gets to it, but couldn't quite make the tackle. It's fallen to TeaTreeGully, luckily for them. And that's a good deep ball. Tate Brook done well to get to that, to header it and stop that forward thrust from TeaTreeGully. Hamsbury on the ball. And he's done well, played for a free kick and got it. Just pushed the ball sideways and went through his player, and it's a free kick. Right on the halfway line for Daniel Wayne to take.
Yeah, they are, the ball's holding up that little bit for TeaTreeGully, and it is assisting him, I think, without the wind favouring really one side.
Wayne gets the ball into the 18-yard box, a header, another header from Savoy, from Dom Kane. Tate Brook tries to clear it, only can find Conley's foot to go out for another throw-in.
I think Gillette might have copped a bit of a knock on the nose there from Lottie from trying to flick the ball on, but yeah, I don't think he'll let Lottie know that. He'll just continue on.
We've been playing 14 minutes. The score is 0-0. Savoy this time trying to look forward to put a bit of pressure on this TeaTreeGully defence. So they work the ball up the side. It's a throw in right in front of the Savoy bench. Coach DeJoya there with his hands in pocket, just probably internally going berserk, but throw in goes, that's a high foot surely. That is a free kick to Savoy. High foot there on Jack Scoot. And that'll be a free kick to Savoy.
Although it's not I suppose the Savoy way we've been playing this year, but I think Jack Scoot will get a bit of change out of these two centre backs, because there's not a lot of height there, and
I think you're right though. When they go the other way and that ball holds up from crosses and stuff, that might be better. But there's a chance here. Labrino is Savoy's free kick taker. It's a indirect. That's a nice ball in. It didn't get past the first defender though. You would think Savoy should have someone right at that front post, being the conditions as they are. You'd think a lot of these balls are either going to go short or deep. Throw into Savoy. Looking for Labrino. Ball gets headed out, and that's another throw into Savoy, like probably directly opposite the 18-yard box, but as we just wait for another ball to come. And that's come back now. This time it'll be Tate Brook, who, like Ben Higginbottom, does possess a very long throw.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if they were going to bring the Ben Higginbottom throw in early, but they'll give Tate a bit of a roast at it.
And he's found Jack Scoot, gone straight to Higginbottom, who's lays it off for D'Agostino, fires it for a goal. Absolute cracking goal. That was beautifully worked. Tate Brook with the long throw, Jack Scoot with the header. Ben Higginbottom could have shot himself, laid it off to attacking the ball with a lot of force. D'Agostino has found the bottom left-hand corner, and in the 16-minute mark, Savoy have gone to a 1-0 lead through Anthony D'Agostino. Really, against the run of play, you would say TeaTreeGully have attacked for a fair bit of this last 10 minutes, but Savoy won, TeaTreeGully 0 at the 16-minute mark.
Yeah, and look, Ben Higginbottom, not only the layoff, but his body positioning first to commit the defender, so he couldn't go to the next contest.
Yeah.
I would say the defender thought he was going to shoot.
Yeah.
That little lay back, and the finish was, without just placement. That's all he's done.
I think 90% of the people at the ground thought that Higginbottom was going to shoot.
Yeah.
And that's what made the goal. It did. It got people out of position. I think it took the goalie by surprise that he didn't shoot.
Yep.
And then when the shot came, I don't think he was quite ready for it. Savoy again have the ball right in the middle of midfield. AJ had his shirt tugged, but it's play on. He's got 1-on-4 with Scoot right on the penalty spot. Beautiful cross. That's a great cross by AJ, and that was a great defending header by, I think it's Wayne, who's put that out for a throw-in. But on the back of that goal, Savoy have looked like they've got a bit of spring in their step, Terry.
Yeah, they have. AJ done well there. There was probably 3 50-50 contests, and he skipped through a couple of them and then got the end with the early ball there. That's really Daniel Wayne done magnificently to get back and clear the danger.
Yeah, we had this discussion last night too about the 90% of people expecting Ben Higginbottom to take the shot, and ended up being the 10% of Anthony D'Agostino.
That's right, very true.
AJ with the corner, and D'Agostino with probably got every right to have another shot after just scoring, but this one he didn't quite get on target. It's scuffed the right side of his boot and gone out for a goal kick to TeaTreeGully.
You don't buy a ticket, you can't win the raffle, John.
Exactly right.
We don't condone gambling.
You miss 100, as Michael Jordan said, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
That's right.
Jack Scoot with the ball at his feet. Doesn't quite find AJ, and the TeaTreeGully player who intercepted the ball couldn't find his teammate as well. It'll be a throw into D'Agostino right under the balcony here at Port Pirie West Oval. Alotti's got the ball at his feet, looks to lay it off again, as he does. TeaTreeGully try and work up this left-hand side, as they've been doing him a lot. Quick ball through, was well done by Dom Kane. If the Savoy forwards had been a little bit on their toes, they could have stayed on side there and they would have been through. But free kick for offside to TeaTreeGully to be taken by McDevitt.
And the two centre backs there, when they're going to play long for Savoy, Gillette's picking up a lottie, but they are rotating through with Dom Kane. He's doing a bit of work, but they're just swapping over here and there. Wherever he goes, they'll change.
Daniel Wayne goes to Alotti, and Ballantyne has it. Couldn't quite get it to where he wanted it. Conley tried to kick the ball in but couldn't. Bauman looks like he's going to take a quick throw in, or is he going to leave it for Tate Brook? He's going to leave it. So close enough to the 18-yard box to get the ball into the 18-yard box, but it'd be a fair throw from there. He's about halfway. Just gets in there, looks for Spadavecchia this time. It's going to go straight through to the keeper in Elsie, who's got the ball and looks up straight away. Not much to go to yet, but will go deep and long to Alotti, who's a big target. Higginbottom gets there first. Quick release, goes straight to Tate Brook, who goes to Higginbottom with a nice pass. He goes back on the left-hand side, D'Agostino to AJ, who tries to turn his man, but Mohammadi did well there to get the ball out of play.
He's playing a dangerous game, Mohammadi, because he's trying to every time get in front of AJ and get the ball first, but he got exposed a minute ago, and I think there's a bit of a spot in behind him there. He's very attacking.
Higginbottom with the clearance from TeaTreeGully. Scoot on the left, chip ball in, goes to Spadavecchia, who shoots, and I think he had the keeper caught in two minds. The ball just went wide, just missed the left-hand goalpost of the keeper in Elsie. But as we said, Terry, ever since the goal, Savoy have had a lot of possession and a lot of attacking possession.
Yeah, Elsie looked a bit like De Gea there with his positioning. Knew where it was going, just couldn't do anything about it.
Exactly. And just lucky for him, the ball didn't go in. Again, Higginbottom with the header from the goal kick. A nice touch from Spadavecchia to AJ. Through again to AJ, and another shot. This time deflected onto. I think it was onto the top of the crossbar, but the ball was always heading out, and that'll be another corner to Savoy. We've been playing nearly 22 minutes. Savoy 1, TeaTreeGully 0. Savoy looking to go forward again with another corner, this time from AJ from the left-hand side as we look at it.
And yeah, Savoy with the ascendancy at the moment, they're pressing, they're starting to win the 50-50 contests and starting to get on top here.
Still no one on that front post, but this one does go deep. Spadavecchia gets there. Hamzari couldn't quite get there. A nice touch by Gillette, and again a nice backup by Gillette. It keeps the ball in there, but it's ricocheted off of him and gone out for another goal kick to
risky little block there from Daniel Wayne flying around in the box.
It was. Even Hamsari's clearance wasn't great either. McDevitt has the ball straight away again to Alotti, who's a very imposing figure. Hamsari out wide. Rocker, good first time ball in, but very well handled by Tate Brook, who chested it down to the keeper in Nathan Brook, and he will no doubt do another drop kick, and he does. He's looking straight for Jack Scoop, but it drops short. AJ's there, beats one man, looks up, he's going to go for a through ball. The idea was there, but it's just a little bit too far away from where he wanted it. It was too close to the keeper. He's looking
again,
for
in that second half, I think the wind will hold that up a little bit again.
As we speak though, the wind has dropped a fair bit again, but it is pretty blustery. So Wayne with the ball at his feet. He comes wide to Ballantyne. Ballantyne again to Mohammadi. Right on halfway. Goes back to Wayne. He looks wide. He's going to go to Conley. Conley beats his man and goes to Miller. Nice play by Conley. Miller's on the left-hand side. Beautiful. Well, it looked like a good crossing, but then it just sort of drifted over the crossbar and out for a goal kick. But that was a nice bit of play by Conley. He beat Bauman. Then he put a ball over the top, and Miller a better cross than that, and it would have been very difficult for Savoy to handle with Billy Alotti there, who's, as I said before, he's quite a tall attacker, but Reece Gillette is, I'd say they'd be exactly the same height by the looks of it, when they stand next to each other. So a good matchup.
Yeah, same sort of physique, and
it is. Yeah,
Reece has probably got 15, 20 years on him, but
probably. Yeah, he's only 40 odd.
He's saying he's inexperienced.
Spadavecchia goes back to Tate Brook. He looks for a first-time ball to Bauman, but again, a lot of these balls on each side seem to be going out, and I think it's the wind has had something to do with it for both sides. It's hard to judge because it is blustery. This time McDevitt again looks to play the ball out of the back. Again, he tries to find Alotti, but cut off initially by Labrino, one back by TeaTreeGully, and well tracked back by Bauman to cut another ball off that was looking wide for Miller. Goes all the way back to Nathan Brook. This time he'll kick it off the ground. This time he finds the gap between two Savoy players, but I think it was Miller or Conley put the ball out for a throw in. It was Conley, and Savoy will take a throw in right nearly in front of the TeaTreeGully coach's box. We've been playing 27 minutes and the score is 1-0. Savoy 1, TeaTreeGully 0. Savoy have the ball in their attacking area, but TeaTreeGully have possession now and just clear the ball quickly. D'Agostino's got a bit of work to do. Nice first touch and nice touch back to the keeper, and well played to get that out by the Savoy players there. That was very well done and very, very cool, calm and collected by the defenders and the keeper. Again, Savoy looking for that quick ball forward, but just can't quite get that ball that they want. Alotti with the ball at his feet. Rocker, he's got all the space in the world, Rocker, and he's every right to have a shot too. Blocked. It's come again, another shot. This time it's Hamzari. He couldn't get the ball on target, but a little bit worrying there, Terry. Rocker picked the ball up, took 5 or 6 steps, lined it up, and luckily it hit a Savoy player, but he had a lot of space to work in.
Yeah, and I think what they're doing is Savoy are now, in a sense, tempting TeaTreeGully to go through the middle a bit, because they know you can sort of see their game plans to go wide and pick Alotti out in the middle, and so far they haven't been able to do that, so they're leaving a little bit of space in the middle, but it was a bit dangerous there, that position.
Nathan Brook with the goal kick. It goes to Higginbottom. Put out a play and a quick throw by Higginbottom. Didn't quite get to where he wanted it. He gets the ball back though to Bauman, who plays on the right-hand side for Savoy. He's dispossessed by TeaTreeGully with a good tackle from Conley. Ballantyne has the ball in the middle of the park. And for Tetro, it looks like he's in an offside, but he goes left, the other side to Miller, and he's offside. The linesman has his flag up. I'm not sure if that was offside. I don't think it was.
I was right.
I think that the guy here closest to us
kept him on. Yeah,
looked like he was offside, but the TeaTreeGully player over the other side, I honestly don't think he was offside.
I'll give the linesman the benefit of the doubt. He may have also watched the FA Cup and had a really late night as well. So
assistant referee, man.
Assistant, yeah. So
let's get it right. It's assistant referee.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
A lot's changed in the last 10, 12 weeks since you've been in here.
That's right, Darren. Darren, we've had some feedback from the refereeing community. So when they're qualified, they're assistant referees. So
my apologies.
So Savoy have the ball in their box with Mason Bauman. He's got 2 to beat. Gets past one. No, he doesn't, and it's put out for another corner to Savoy again to be taken by Labrino.
And in the middle there, it was Ballantyne who picked the ball up in the centre of the park with a previous TeaTreeGully attack.
Yeah.
I don't think they look comfortable going through the middle. They've got their game plan to go wide, and if you shut them options off,
being blocked off.
They look a little bit lost of ideas.
Corner from Labrino, nice corner to Scoot. Gets his header on it, but it went high with no power, and it was easy for the keeper to grab that. Not the tallest keeper I've ever seen, but he looks like he knows what he's doing though. Again, this time Miller's come over to right over to this other side. Mohammadi blocked by D'Agostino. Mohammadi will take the throw in to Miller. Nice touch inside. Miller goes wide. He goes looking for a lot. He's got it. Nice little 1-2, but doesn't quite get to the end. Ballantyne to Wayne as they look to go forward again. McDevitt, no, Conley. Alotti goes wide on the left. Again in the middle to Ballantyne as TeaTreeGully look to maintain possession and then attack either through the middle or through the wings. They still hold possession for a long time. Now it's on the left wing. Or a heavy touch there by Conley, and he got back and blocked Labrino, and that's a throw into Savoy. So they were patient there for a while, but just one errant touch has turned the ball over, and Savoy, at nearly the 30-minute mark, Savoy 1, TeaTreeGully 0. Yep. Scoot with the header from the throw-in. Not well. The ball's spinning around there in that area. It's hard to control. Scoot again with another header goes to Bauman. Bauman a touch to Labrino. Labrino to Spadavecchia, who puts a ball through for. Should have been. Oh, that's a heavy tackle. Should have been a decent shot from AJ, but just couldn't quite get his foot around it. Savoy's still on the attack. This time through D'Agostino, who I'd say has done very well there to draw a free kick.
Yeah. And again, Daniel Wayne running the gauntlet in the middle.
He does. I mean, those tackles that he's putting in the 6-yard box with his going in feet first, that could end up not very well. But so far he's done 2 of them and he's got the ball both times.
Yeah.
But you're slightly off there and you could be in a little bit of trouble. But D'Agostino did well there. No, that's what you call a professional free kick. He pushed the ball, ran his player, slightly blocked him, took the hit, and he's got the free kick for, I'd say, obstruction, Terry.
Yeah, and I think AJ played the percentage ball there. He did. For Scoot.
Yeah, he did.
Not sure if he should have hit it, but yeah.
I think he should have.
He played the percentage, probably thought he was open. It was good defending in the end from TeaTreeGully. It was great work from that.
AJ with the free kick. Nice chip, that's way too heavy. I don't know about you, but that wall didn't look like it was 10, but AJ from the free kick just outside the box has skied it over the top, and it'll be another goal kick to TeaTreeGully and their goalie in Matthew Elsey.
And we've got 31 minutes gone. Again, quite an even contest.
McDevitt gets the ball on the ground from Elsey. Again, they look to go quickly through the guts this time. Savoy nearly get it. They do through Labrino. He's got 2 on him. He gets dispossessed, but well done by D'Agostino. Again, 2 TeaTreeGully players found each other. Savoy end up with the ball with Higginbottom. He's got not much to go to. Then beautiful ball over to AJ. Couldn't control it off his chest, but Savoy didn't have many options there when Higginbottom had the ball at his feet. There wasn't many running or wasn't many options to go to, and he didn't have much choice than to go up the line. Again, Higginbottom putting a lot of pressure on, winning that ball back. Wayne with a nice touch right on his 18-yard box. Very cool, calm and collected. McDevitt, right full back, goes deep looking for a Lottie on his chest. Gillette gets to that. A nice little chip ball over from Reece Gillette, right in the path of Scoot, who probably had a little bit more time than he thought.
Yeah.
Had a swift shot at it, but just went out of bounds. Another goal kick to TeaTreeGully. Again, they look for a Lottie. Reece Gillette goes up. Dom Kane with a nice header, cuts that off. Can't be controlled. And out wide, TeaTreeGully have it. This time, Amphitetro has it at his feet. He's going to look for Miller. Doesn't quite get there. D'Agostino on the left. Looking for AJ. Beautiful. Again, tries to chest it down, but couldn't keep it in play. Mohammadi, quick throw into Miller. Miller goes inside to Rocker. Rocker couldn't quite get it. Cut off by Labrino. Free kick and a yellow card. That was a ridiculous free kick from Rocker, who doesn't think he's done anything wrong. But the Savoy player in Spadavecchia had released the ball to Labrino. Labrino was on his way, and as Spadavecchia was coming past, Rocker just raised his elbow enough for him to knock him off his feet. So could have possibly been let go for advantage, but referee Jackie has decided to stop play, and obviously if he stopped play, he's going to book a player. So Dom Kane with the free kick right on halfway for Savoy. We've been playing 35 minutes. Savoy 1, TeaTreeGully 0. Savoy look to go forward again. Flat ball into the box. Ooh. Almost a touch of a handball there, the way he swung his arm at that ball.
VAR will have a look at that.
Yeah, we'll have a look at that at half time.
Yeah, here too. I saw it arrive earlier.
The VAR, yeah. Okay, throw in on the far side in front of the Savoy coaching box.
Was he driving a VAR?
To Tate Brook. He goes up. The ball comes back to him. He just slings at it. Labrino header. Again. 50-50 ball, this time won by TeaTreeGully. Just hacked out of there, but a beautiful little layoff from a Lottie to Rocker, and that's a beautiful ball through to Amphitetro, who should score, and does. He scored, and that is a great play, great bit of play by TeaTreeGully. It was a quick play from, I think it was Mohammadi, just hacked the ball out of there. It happened to drop to a Lottie, who was a beautiful little layoff. I think it was to Rocker, and Rocker's chip ball over the top to Amphitetro was perfect. Went straight to the keeper and put it past him for a goal. The Savoy players are...
I'm not sure what they're protesting about.
There was... It didn't look like there was any offside in that to me.
No.
I'm not sure what they're talking to the ref about, but that's the 37-minute mark, and this game's all tied up again at 1-1.
Yeah. So great little layoff from a Lottie there that made the goal. There wasn't too much that Reece Gillette come from the back over and fouling him, but you're not going to foul him in the halfway line. And
no.
it was just good work.
Oh, that's from the ensuing kick-off. Savoy went forward, but TeaTreeGully have the free kick deep in their half.
It's same sort of foul that D'Agostino got in the same position.
But, So the free kick from the keeper goes straight to McDevitt. All tied up here at Port Pirie West Oval at 1-1. Almost played 40 minutes, 5 to 6 minutes to go in this half. Elsie with a long ball again, looking for a Lottie. He gets the header on it, falls straight to Mohammadi. Looks up, he's going to go deep, but this time he goes along the ground. Gillette gets to that ball, and that comes to Ballantyne in the middle of the park. Conley goes out wide, but blocked off by Bauman.
Yeah, it's an interesting contest. A lot he's got to them last year, whether the wind's dropped or he's picked it up. He's starting to become more involved and get the ball. So
he's coming a lot deeper to get the ball now too.
He is, yeah.
And it's a strange anomaly, but both teams have probably scored when the other team has had the majority of the ball. Savoy did it in the first 20 minutes, and now TeaTreeGully have done it when Savoy looked to be on top in the midfield and going forward, and a nice bit of forward play from TeaTreeGully. Saw a few good one-time passes and then a very neat finish on the left-hand side. TeaTreeGully with the throw-in, but Tate Brook gets there in front of his player but couldn't control it, and that's gone out for another throw-in. This time Conley will take it as we wait for the ball to come on.
I think both sides, it's been an even contest. They'll be happy. I don't think they'll be overly upset going in at half time.
No.
Even, but yeah, both coaches got a bit to do, and yeah.
Conley to Tetro. And again, another throw into TeaTreeGully over in that corner. Well, not quite the corner, about halfway between the heart, close to the 18-yard box for this throw in this time, a bit further down. Again, be Conley. 4 TeaTreeGully players in the box.
Be interesting to see if Miller
Hamsbury tries to go inside, can't quite get there. Tate Brook, after Labrino got a touch on it. Jack Scoot, nice little touch to AJ on this left-hand side. Hamsbury to beat. He's covered and he's got another double cover there. Couldn't get the ball to Scoot. Higginbottom tried to put a ball through to D'Agostino, but Mohammadi got there to block that to go out of play. D'Agostino with the throw-in. Deep in Savoy's attacking area. He goes to the line. TeaTreeGully clear it from Rocker, but that'll go in for another throw. And this will be a long throw this time from Ben Higginbottom. Goes straight to Scoot. Nice chest off, but doesn't quite drop for Spadavecchia. It does for Conley, who clears it quickly. The ball bounces very high, and luckily Gillette stayed down, got the header away, but only to Amphitetro, who's going to let that run out for a throw-in, and he's going to go quickly, but decides against it.
Despite Tate Brook's size, he's not a huge centre-back or a defender, but he never shirks a challenge. He went in there against a Lottie and he won it.
TeaTreeGully with the ball again. Labrino on the ball. Couldn't quite get it. Amphitetro with the ball at his feet to Conley, to Ballantyne. He'll go to Rocker. Rocker looks up straight to, he was going to go to a Lottie, but it went to Hamsbury, whose dive, took a dive. Savoy players stopped thinking that it was going to be a free kick, and he's called play on. I'm pretty sure that was a free kick to TeaTreeGully, not given, but...
well, I think Samuel Spadavecchia
he
lifted his arms in frustration to say, I've committed a silly foul. And
he sort of dobbed himself in, but got away with it.
Yeah.
Again, a Lottie with his ball at his feet this time, coming a lot deeper to receive the ball at his feet rather than on the head. Gets it back, he's got Dom Kane to beat. He goes right to the byline, gets it across. And that was well done by Tate Brook, who just got a foot to it. TeaTreeGully want a pass back, but that's no way. A nice flat kick, but straight to Daniel Wayne, who's headed that out for a throw-in to Savoy on the right-hand side this time.
He's a handful, Lottie.
He is.
No doubt about it.
Handful.
Giving me Cody Gutko vibes.
It is.
Yeah.
Savoy through Scoot. Tries to flick it over, but McDevitt's there to clear it with a high clearance. Nice chest down by Higginbottom, who puts Hamsbury under enough pressure to put the ball out. Higginbottom looking for a long throw again. Goes short this time to Bauman. Bauman's got 2 to beat and has drawn the throw in. Quick throw in to Spadavecchia, who's given a free kick away. I'm not sure what for. No. 2 players were basically pushing on each other and one fell over. And Jackie's given the free kick. 42 minutes played. We've probably got a couple of minutes of extra time, so probably 5 minutes to go in this half. 1-1 at the moment, Savoy and TeaTreeGully. Bauman again putting pressure on that right hand side. It's a throw in to TeaTreeGully. Must have come off of his foot. Ballantyne gives the ball to Conley. and someone's getting a yellow card.
Yeah, I think that's Bauman for his chat back to the referee. So
he obviously thought that this throw-in was a Savoy throw-in, and made his feelings known, and the referee's not happy with it, and he's booked him. He's given him a yellow card.
You understand his frustrations, but have a look where the throw-in is. So
yeah, that's right.
Turning it on with it, it's back in the opposition half.
So TeaTreeGully with the throw-in. And look again to a lot of, that was a foul throw not given. Dom Kane just puts it high and wide for Scoot to chase, which he does, and Wayne gets across and puts that ball well out of play.
He's getting around in the back four there, Jack Scoot.
A long throw again. Pressure on. It falls to AJ, takes a touch, just goes straight into a Labrino with a quick shot, hits the post, Bauman. And he couldn't get on target, but Labrino's shot was very good, curled around, looked like it was going in, but just hit the post and come straight out. Unlucky there for Savoy. Good pressure, quick throw in from Higginbottom, nice flick on, fell to AJ. The ball was spinning, got blocked, and ended up with Labrino, but couldn't find the target. Almost did, but just hit the post.
Opened his body up and the shape on the ball, as they say, John. It was nice, brilliant. The only thing that missed was the net.
Exactly.
Would have been a contender for goal of the week too if it had gone in.
It would have been.
Absolutely.
The ball comes out from the goal kick. Labrino tries to get it, but he can't. The ball's come wide for TeaTreeGully to Rocker. Rocker looks up. He's going to go every time. He's going to go to Alotti. He gets it back from the 1-2. Hamsbury has it. He goes wide, but that's well cut out by Tate Brook. Nice touch by Bauman. Brooks' second touch wasn't great though, and that's gone straight to a good tackle there from Spadavecchia. That ball has ended up with Scoot, Labrino, D'Agostino on the overlapping run on the left-hand side. Goes to AJ's feet. Good tackle there from Mohammadi. Throw into Savoy. We've played 44 minutes. Savoy won, TeaTreeGully won.
Johnny Labrino's influence in the last 5 to 10 minutes is starting to grow in this game. He's getting around a little bit more. He's going box to box, and he's starting to look a bit dangerous.
Midfield ball is with Savoy. Kane goes on the ground, but beaten to the ball was Bauman from Conley. TeaTreeGully through Wayne. Gets the ball, but Conley couldn't trap it. Spadavecchia has the ball at his feet. He looks up, tries to beat one man, beats two. Not much to go to, but a beautiful chip over the top to AJ, who tries to flick the ball in, but it's hit his opponent and gone out for another corner to Savoy. Right on the 45-minute mark, so you'd think this corner and maybe a minute or two, we'll see the end of the first half.
Yeah, you'd think so. There hasn't been a lot of injury time or
AJ
VAR.
Not yet. AJ with the ball on the corner. Nice ball, too close to the keeper off field, but the keeper got a fist to it, but it didn't go the way he wanted. It went sideways, and TeaTreeGully just cleared it out of there for a throw-in. D'Agostino with the ball. I reckon there's a minute to go. He's going to try for a long one. Goes short to AJ at his feet. Couple of defenders right near him again. You'd think Higginbottom would get over here for a long throw, and does.
Potentially a bit wind assisted.
So this is going to go to either Spadavecchia or Scoot. Scoot is going to go to. Doesn't get a header on it. Falls to Labrino. Nice touch. He's got one man to beat running away from goal. Gets half past him, puts a beautiful cross in. A lovely header from Scoot. Headed it down, but as he was falling backwards, he just couldn't quite control the exact spot. I reckon it did drop on him. He got to the right spot, but it just it was a nice bit of play, but just went wide of the post. For Savoy. It would have been a nice handy goal there right on half time.
And I think as far as clear-cut chances, Savoy's definitely had more of them.
Yeah.
But again,
TeaTreeGully.
That dangerous.
And that is half time in the game today. First 45 have gone. Savoy took an early lead, only to be cut back to equal by TeaTreeGully with a well-worked goal later in the half. And we'll just take a short break and we'll be back for the second half of this game from Port Pirie West Oval. Pirie West Oval for this catch-up round between Savoy and TeaTreeGully. Two teams are out on the field. We're nearly in readiness for the second half. 1-1 at the moment, and all to play for, gentlemen, this afternoon. We're nearly there and just about ready for the second half kick-off.
Absolutely. Still waiting for the catering pack for the audio booth, and none happening at the minute.
Hasn't quite made it to the media centre yet, but we're still hopeful. Savoy kick off the second half. Labrino with a long ball hits Spadavecchia, but Amphitetro gets the rebound of that as TeaTreeGully to Elotti again straight away has drawn the free kick. Gillette on the ball and he'll let it go. This time Rocker will take the free kick. Moves it up about 5 feet without the referee seeing, which is ridiculous. And now he wants the bloke to get back 10 yards. So
generous 10 yards at that.
Free kick to Rocker. Labrino with the header out. Spadavecchia headers on. Touch from Scoot wasn't quite what he wanted to Bauman. McDevitt has the ball at the back. He puts a nice ball through, but Dom Kane again at the back there cuts that off as they're looking for Amphitetro, who's the goal scorer for TeaTreeGully. TeaTreeGully throw into Amphitetro into the box. Couldn't control it. Comes out to Savoy. Eventually it ends up with AJ. He's right on the halfway line. He's got players all around him from TeaTreeGully. Nowhere to go, but manages to get past two of them. Then goes way up the line, but the ball's gone out for a throw in to TeaTreeGully. Not really a lot AJ could do there. He didn't have much backup from the other Savoy players, and he just tried to hold it and get it forward. Throw in to TeaTreeGully.
He held that up well there.
He did.
A lot of people think at times that he holds it, or but it's more to do with what's on support and what's on offer at the time.
McDevitt with the ball at his feet. He looks up. He goes back to the keeper in Elsie as Savoy try to block up that middle again. McDevitt again. Bauman takes a chance, but the ball's come out to Conley quickly on this left-hand side. He looks to attack. Spadavecchia has him covered. Rocker again back to McDevitt. Back to Rocker. Looks inside, not much there. Back to McDevitt again. This time they go to their main man in Elotti, who's got the ball at his feet and does well. Gillette stays with him but couldn't get the ball. Enough pressure to turn the ball over. D'Agostino goes to AJ. Again, a lot of numbers around AJ and he's forced to throw in to Savoy. D'Agostino with the throw in right on halfway. Takes his time now. A lot of players back for TeaTreeGully. Throw into Scoot. Headers it down and gets a free kick for an arm on the shoulder. And I think young Daniel Wayne might get a bit of a talking to there.
Well, he's given a card in the first half and left, so
he has, yeah.
Thought potentially.
He's had his arm around his shoulder, so it was a free kick. I know there wasn't a lot in it, but
in the first half as well, it's been happening, and it's a case of Scoot's just a bit big for him. So
and he's playing in front and he's trying to get an advantage, but he couldn't. So Savoy have thrown 3 or 4 forward here. Gillette's gone forward. Elotti's come back to cover him. Spadavecchia, Bauman, Scoot, Labrino. AJ takes the free kick, goes deep, goes over everyone's head. Elotti has the ball and just goes straight up the left-hand side with a great ball.
So Miller.
Take pressure on him. Miller goes to Rocker. Hamzery. That's a 50-50 ball. Well done by Dom Kane. The ball ricochets to Labrino. Bauman hasn't done much today. Goes inside. He looks to Labrino. AJ's out by himself. Free kick. Labrino again nearly gets the ball, but not quite. And Dom Kane headers the ball back, but that's not going to make it. And well done by the keeper to get the ball out of the area. Mohammadi keeps on running. Deep cross, great cross actually. Good punch by the keeper, who was tunnelled a little bit, but with no intent from anyone. He's been given a free kick. He got a good fist on the ball. I know they made contact, the three of them, and he come to ground, but I struggle to see how that's a free kick, to be honest.
Yeah, I do too.
I know you got to protect the keeper, but he got a good fist on it. The defender, the attacker, and the keeper all came together at the same time. The keeper hit the ground. It flew out. It went to a Savoy player to clear, but then the referee's called a free kick. Unsure that is a free kick, to be honest.
But as we know, if there's any sort of any contact on a goalkeeper, a lot of time there's a free kick paid, which is about protecting the player that can be a little bit vulnerable going up.
Yeah. 5 minutes gone, still 1-1. Nathan Brook gets the ball out, headed down by Scoot to Higginbottom, to Labrino, to Bauman. As I said, hasn't really done much this game. Nice little back heel by Labrino to Spadavecchia. Spadavecchia tries to lay it off to Labrino, but goes straight to Wayne. His quick clearance goes out. Hamzari has the ball at his feet with Higginbottom right on his tail. And he'll come back to Conley at left full back. Who'll go to Wayne. Who'll go back to Conley again. TeaTreeGully playing a heavy possession game. Beautiful ball to Miller at his feet. He goes inside again to Hamzari. Good pressure. Ballantyne this time gets in the play to Wayne. Conley, left wing again. Pressured by Bauman. And Miller, under probably not as much pressure as he thought, has put the ball out for a throw in to Savoy. 1-1. 7 minutes played in the second half of this catch-up round. Long throw from Tate Brook over Conley's head, who gets a slight touch on it. Wayne just hoiks it forward to Alotti. Labrino couldn't get there. Miller could, but his ball's cut out by D'Agostino. He attacks, chip ball over to AJ. Again, a lot of players around him when he's got the ball at his feet. Tries to beat one man. He'll go back this time to Labrino. As Savoy look to come wide to Bauman. Conley's there first. Bauman will keep that ball in play as he tries to beat Conley and has drawn a throw in. So the old route one for Savoy on these throw-ins is Higginbottom to Scoot to whoever else can lay the ball off.
Savoy've got the height advantage in there. They've just got to find that right area.
Deep throw from Higginbottom to Scoot. Doesn't get ahead on it. Couldn't drop for Spadavecchia. D'Agostino, the ball at his feet. Not much movement. Nice chip over the top, but Higginbottom chases it, but I don't think he's going to get there, and Conley has put it out for another throw-in.
Yeah, I think he was. I think it's a corner.
Well, the referee has indicated a throw-in, but I'm pretty sure it was a corner.
Okay, he's going to chat.
I think the linesman has said a corner, but Higginbottom walked away as if it was a corner.
Yeah.
But
the linesman saying it's a corner.
Is he or isn't he?
I don't know. He said.
I don't think he is.
No. The linesman said it was a corner.
And the referee said it's a throw. I think the linesman's playing a bit of a ducks and drakes down there. I think when he asked him if it was a throw, and he said yes. So I think he did initially give a corner though.
Yeah, he did point to the corner twice. Yeah.
Throw into Savoy, deep in the tap. Another deep cross over the keeper's head, and it's gone in for it. It's gone in for an own goal. That I'm not sure who that come off of. The keeper was drawn. The keeper was drawn to the ball. And he did not judge it very well at all. No. It's gone completely over his head, which in turn has confused his defenders. To be honest, without seeing the replay, I don't know who it's hit to go in, but it did hit one of the TeaTreeGully players. The keeper tried to get to it, but couldn't, and it's gone in.
I think the keeper
has cleaned up Daniel Wayne down there.
Badly misjudged that throwing. Yeah, and he come to the front post. I'm not sure he thought it was going as deep as it did.
Yeah,
and he's punched his player in the back of the head, and it's come off whoever.
Again, against the run of play, he's the score has happened. So Savoy, in the 10-minute mark, have gone to a 2-1 lead.
Yes. Yeah. So we've got a Lottie taking the kick-off to Hamsey. TeaTreeGully now have control of the ball. Gone down the line to Miller. Miller's gone inside. Cut off Bauman. And a foul committed by Ballantyne. It could be a card. No final warning from referee here.
Well, going by the first half, I think the referee is gone a bit easy on these cards in the second half. There's probably been a couple that could have been shown him, but he's backed off a little. So Savoy with the free kick just inside their own half. Dom Kane to take. Savoy with 5 forward, 5 defenders. Not a very high ball. It's gone straight through. Jack Scoop probably could have got to it, but didn't think it was going to fall to him. It's just gone out for a goal kick to TeaTreeGully, who were playing as good a game today as what Savoy are, and just unluckily have conceded an own goal from a long throw-in from Ben Higginbottom. Goal kick taken by Elsie. Looks out wide. Ball goes over Amphithetro's head, and D'Agostino couldn't control it. Another throw into TeaTreeGully. A Lottie. Ball at his feet.
Good tussle there between Gillette and the Lotties. And
Rocker goes all the way back to McDevitt. D'Agostino with the header. Spadavecchia. Ball at his feet. Looking for someone to go to. Goes to Dom Kane. Again, a nice little chip ball over, but just couldn't quite find Bauman. Bauman's finding it hard to get into this game. He's been a consistent player, but it's probably one game where it just the delivery just hasn't been very good for him. That's a lovely ball though by Ballantyne to go on the left to Mohammadi, and luckily for Savoy, Miller had a clear shot at that. The Savoy defenders didn't look very interested, and luckily it's just gone straight through to the keeper. That was a lot more dangerous than what the Savoy defenders gave that credit for, I think, Terry.
Yeah, the ball just, as we seen in the first half where it hit Jack Scoot in the face, the ball just sort of dropped at the last minute. So yeah, instead of attacking it, everyone was waiting for it to run on, and it didn't. Speaking
of dropped, I think the wind has dropped, and it's actually swapped. I think it's going to the end that Savoy's going to now, so it's swung right around.
Be that way.
It does. It's not very high. Again, TeaTreeGully out of defence. Beautiful ball by Tate Brook. Bauman with a header inside. Ballantyne with a quick clearance goes straight to Amphitetro, who goes all the way back to Mohammadi. TeaTreeGully in possession. This will end up with Rocker, who gets a lot of the ball in the middle. Hamsey, unlucky. A heavy touch, just hit him on the arm, and that's right on halfway mark. That's a free kick to Savoy. Dom Kane to Tate. Savoy forwards pretty well spread out. There's no one in through that middle area. Maybe Bauman will go and he comes to meet the ball. Has it at his feet. Looks up. Goes wide to D'Agostino. D'Agostino, he looks wide. Bauman's gone all the way over the other side of the ground. Tries to get the ball through, but Mohammadi lost his feet in a very unawkward way. Bauman's beaten 1, beaten 2, couldn't beat 3. Ball's in the box. He's hopefully we have the same effect of every time we say a player's not playing well, they improve. Dom Kane with a very good attack on the ball, got to the ball first, and I'm sorry, that is an absolutely ridiculous call. People need to have a look at the vision there. He's got to the ball first. The other player has actually slid in and didn't get the ball, and has got the free kick. So I don't think that was a very good decision at all.
I think Dom anticipated contact, so braced for it.
He did. He got
the ball first and braced,
and the player got straight up. So the contact, I don't even think was very. Wayne with the free kick for TeaTreeGully, headed out by Tate Brook. AJ with Mohammadi comes to Mohammed. He's got the ball at his feet. AJ with him, stays with him. Very good tussle on that right hand side to Rocker. Rocker chips the ball in. Kane with the touch. Cleared out of there by Higginbottom. High ball to Wayne, who's all by himself. Controls the ball. Gets past Scoot. Comes wide, this time to Conley. Conley beats Bauman. Bauman stays with him. Labrino. A nice chip over from Miller to Hamsbury. Couldn't quite control it. Well done by Labrino, who gives it back to Bauman. Bauman goes all the way back to Tate Brook. He's going to look long, but really no one to go to there. Well done by Labrino, who puts himself through, and that is not offside.
That is offside. Sorry.
It was?
Yeah,
okay.
Sorry.
I thought Labrino, when he got the ball in his feet, he should have just gone himself. He was one-on-one. He only had one player to beat. So Spadavecchia has now been booked for arguing the point. Yeah, I think that may be his 4th yellow card as well. I think he's got a few. But I think Labrino, he did the right thing in trying to set up Scoot, but I think he should have gone himself. It was 2-on-2, and he probably had more room to play with there. But as Darren said, it definitely was offside. So good call by the linesman there. Savoy defending this time with D'Agostino on the...
Yeah, without calling it too early, this linesman has been very good down on this side. Yeah. And on the other side earlier, there's no real bias or, as you'd say, with his call. He's been good.
Valentine with the ball in the midfield for...
Getting overruled earlier too by calling the corner. But
TeaTreeGully. McDevitt looks to the feet. This time ends up with Hamsbury again. To Miller at his feet. He tries to go to Alotti, but Savoy have a lot of bodies in there. Comes out this time to Conley, who puts a chip ball right over the top to Mohammadi. Doesn't get to him. It does get to his opponent in AJ, who's got Rocker to beat. Keeps control of the ball at his feet. But again, a lot of players around him when he's got the ball. Higginbottom just puts the ball into space to try and gain some territory for his team. Good header there from D'Agostino. Heavy touch. Hamsbury has the ball. He comes wide. This time Conley has it. He'll go across the way to McDevitt. We've been playing 16 minutes. Savoy 2. TeaTreeGully 1. Well done by D'Agostino. Beat his man and intercepted the pass and has drawn the free kick. Very spicy game in the last 5 minutes, Terry. It looks like both teams are putting it about a bit and makes for a very entertaining game.
Yeah, and as we see, it'd be interesting to see how long Samuel Spadavecchia plays today, because he has been bedridden for most of the week.
He has, and he's now picked up a yellow card as well. Scoot, beautiful layoff from Scoot. Nice layoff too, and that's a nice layoff from Higginbottom. The aforementioned Samuel Spadavecchia made great contact on that ball, but all credit to Matthew Elsey, who made a pretty good save for a ball that looked like it was on target.
Yeah, it was troubling.
It was going, and he did make a very good save. So a corner this time to Savoy.
Will be taken by Johnny Labrino, who's come over on this side. So again,
TeaTreeGully have every player back except one.
Gillette again with Alotti up in the two big boys.
Scoot couldn't quite get there. He does this time for a goal. He couldn't get to the first one. The ball was flicked up in the air by Wayne. It was a high ball. The TeaTreeGully defenders didn't react as quick as Scoot did. And Jack Scoot, as he does most weeks, puts himself on the score sheet for a very, very important goal for Savoy to make it 3-1 at the 18-minute mark of the second half. It's a very good goal.
For those that watch that level of difficulty where there's nothing on that ball, you've got to generate all the power yourself, and that's what he's done. That's just looped up in the air. A lot of players might try to nod it towards goals, but to get that power on it and beat the keeper that's a great finish, and that's a real instinct finish.
Quite remarkable to get that level of power on the way that ball just sort of sat in the air.
Yeah,
it was quite wonderful to watch, actually.
I think one thing that did help him was that the keeper's not very tall, so he did just get it over the top and not taking anything away from the goal. It was a great header, but that did assist him, the goalie not being very tall. At that juncture of the break in play, TeaTreeGully have made two changes. They've taken Hamsbury and Miller off, and they've brought Whiten and Devlin on. So Savoy have it all to play for here with 25 minutes to go. You can bet that TeaTreeGully are going to go all out, and they're in the box with a shot. He's not given that. Billy Alotti had the ball at his feet, and I'm sure you'll see in the replay there looked like to be not much contact, and he's gone down in the box wanting a penalty. And I think that level of talking to the referee should be a yellow card, because that's exactly. And then he's just let another free kick go there on Ben Higginbottom, and I think the referee needs to start calling some free kicks here, because it's getting rather messy at this juncture. I don't think that was a penalty. I mean, we're going to see the replay. I don't think it was a penalty, but I think he's going to produce another yellow card. This time for is it McDevitt? I think the number 2.
McDevitt, yeah.
So I think a lot of these yellow cards are for
dissent.
At least 3 of them. I think. Well, there's only been 3, maybe 4, but there's 3 of them have been for dissent.
Yeah.
McDevitt stretched that out as long as he could, fixed his shoes up, fixed his socks up, and eventually got the yellow card that he knew was going to come to him. So,
and I think now that it looks like D'Agostino's gone inside to mark, because I believe
they've thrown another one forward.
TeaTreeGully have gone 2 up front now, so it's going to be.
Or even 3, I reckon. Terry looks like maybe 3.
Yes. No more. That's fair enough. That's
So heavy tackle there from AJ. There's a free kick to the free kick. What's going on here? There's a free kick to TeaTreeGully.
We're all a little confused at the moment.
I'm not sure. A TeaTreeGully player has
on the
fallen
ground
over.
There's a TeaTreeGully on the ground. There are 4 players around him, and the referee.
There's no Savoy players around him, and all of a sudden he's injured.
If this is Rocker, now that was for the challenge, but if this is Rocker and he's given the referee lip, I think he's been carded.
He has, and maybe that's why.
I think that's why he's staying down.
But he was on his feet, and then as the ball came over, he went down.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit of the old delayed reaction there.
And I think he said something. I thought he'd been booked, but I'm not sure.
Well, he's just put the card back in his pocket.
The last card at Devlin was, I thought that was his second, but it was actually 10. So I think 10 got carded in the first half.
Yeah, I think he might have for that heavy challenge. He looks fairly ginger getting up, but
I'm not sure, Jackie. I'm not sure if he's looked and seen his name on there.
He's been down for a good 3 or 4 minutes, but miraculously he's going to go on, and I'm not sure why he's not gone off the ground, because the trainer's come on the ground now he's going off the ground.
I'm not sure he's seen the yellow and his name on it and decided not to give him the second yellow for dissent there, because he had the card out.
Yeah, he definitely had the card in his hand.
So I'm thinking
free kick to TeaTreeGully, beautiful ball in. D'Agostino gets to it, but gets over his head, and Higginbottom's put it out for a corner. And as we said, this is going to be a roller coaster the last 15 minutes, because TeaTreeGully 3-1 down away from home are going to absolutely throw the kitchen sink at Savoy, and let's see how good Savoy are in taking all of this pressure that TeaTreeGully are about to put onto them. Beautiful corner comes across. Gillette gets to the ball first, and then gets to the second ball and gets that out for a throw into TeaTreeGully, who are really getting to these balls quickly now, and they know that they've got to try and get a goal quickly to put pressure back on Savoy. Well done by AJ, got a foot in there.
They've been involved in a few high scoring affairs this year.
They have. They've been a lot of high scoring. Again, Conley, and I think they'll be doing that a lot, trying to get the ball in there quickly. That one didn't quite work. A nice little touch by Scoot. Bauman gets ahead to it. He's in the box, one-on-one, and doesn't get to it. But the rebound almost got to Jack Scoot. He couldn't quite get his foot around it to get into the scoring position. But it's gone out for a goal kick to TeaTreeGully.
Great follow-up from Scoot. Great work from Bauman. But that was And again, that's that long ball thrown a lot forward, and they just got caught. Number 3 here in
Connolly.
Connolly was,
He was a little bit flat-footed. He was. And the ball bounced up at an awkward height, and Bauman was lucky that he got his head to it.
Yeah.
Since John's given Bauman a little bit of attention, he's certainly fighting back hard.
It happens every time. Every time I say they haven't done much, they can't get into the game.
Yeah.
Spadavecchia again has drawn another free kick. Savoy this time will take the free kick just inside their own half as they look to attack and hopefully try and build on this lead that they have. 25 minutes played, Savoy 3, TeaTreeGully 1.
They've definitely gone with 3 up top.
They have.
Lotty's gone wide, Devlin's right in the middle. And
free kick into the box. No one there for Savoy. Wayne gets to Amphitetro. A nice little touch there by the player who's just come on, but well done by Spadavecchia, who got the ball, and that's going to be another yellow card. This time to Whiten, who's only just come on. It was a throw into Savoy. Spadavecchia picked the ball up, and Whiten just basically ran through him, which it was a little awkward. I don't know if he really meant to do it, but it was enough to get a yellow card. Throw into Tate Brook.
Made sure the referee seen it.
He did. And he goes long. Labrino gets a touch on it. Nice touch there, and well done by Wayne, who's a good player. I like him.
He is. He's full-blooded, isn't he?
He's not as good as his old man.
No,
he's not as good as his old man.
I think Pete was good. So.
Yeah, he's very good. Yeah.
You know Pete's listening, don't you?
Is he? I hope so. Throw into Savoy. Another long throw. Laid off by Scoot to Spadavecchia, to Bauman, to AJ. Still in the box. Well done there by Mohammadi, who beat AJ to the ball. And he's given the free kick away. It's been, like Terry called that earlier, it's been a great tussle, them two over there.
It's very even.
Full on all day.
And quite fair. None of them are really...
No, they've been good against each other. Okay, Ballantyne with the ball. A lot of space. He goes wide. Again, Bauman, well done, tracking back. Gets in front of Whiten. Bauman looks up. Gets past one player. There's not a lot to go for here. Higginbottom goes back to D'Agostino. That ball goes inside for header. Bauman's got the ball on his feet. He comes wide. Probably didn't just get the right depth on that ball. But Conley, decent player, Conley.
He is. He's a bit of a no-fuss full-back.
He is, yeah. Again, Wayne with the clearance. Tate Brook with the header. Goes to Higginbottom. Nice touch. Bauman gets there first. As I said, hasn't had his usual effect on the game, but has worked his way into it. Chip over the top to no one really. Savoy will look to try and lock this in. Nice little touch there by Ballantyne to Rocker, who's got a lot of space. Comes out wide to this goal scorer, Amphitetro. Tate Brook is on him. Beautiful ball in. Not much on that header. Tate Brook chests it when he probably should have just got rid of it. He did the second time. That ball's gone over the head, and it's a free kick to TeaTreeGully. Scoot on McDevitt. They take it quickly. Amphitetro goes back to Wayne. Again, they look to go quick early, but this time Wayne didn't get the ball that he wanted. It's eventually come to Scoot. Couple of step overs for not much result. Goes inside to Higginbottom, who's in the box. He's put enough pressure on there to draw a corner from, I think it's Whiten, the player that's just come on. But I think it's been great. This is going to be full on action for the next 10-15 minutes because, as Terry said, TeaTreeGully are going all out, and that's going to cause some turnover, fast break soccer from Savoy. So strap yourself in for an exciting last 15 minutes, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, it's end
corner. Labrino with the corner. Gillette gets a head on it. Oh. Again, with the keeper not being so tall, he was right at the end of his reach to get to that, but saved it well. Didn't grab it sweetly, but got it the second time. TeaTreeGully looking to work out. Lottie, Ballantyne. He looks up, not much. Again, Rocker gets a lot of it. He goes wide to Conley. Nice bit of play. Conley, heavy touch. Tate Brook chips it over to Bauman. Bauman, his touch wasn't great. and
yeah, the Savoy there. Just you look at that straight from that corner. Gillette has a header on goals, and Savoy is straight back into their position. Well, they hold their shape.
Tetro.
Well.
This time we've got Devlin. Labrino gets there, but Devlin does well and puts a lot of pressure on. Devlin looks like I'm not sure how TeaTreeGully normally line up. I think a lot of the time that they do line up with a centre forward, and then a Lottie plays wide a lot, which is unusual. But
well, they seem to play a little bit more through the middle now. With Devlin there. So
yeah, they do. Yeah,
I suppose the Devlin's in the detail there, John. You think?
Oh, that's very good, Terry. Very good. Goal kick, Savoy. Spadavecchia gets a header on it. Wayne gets a header, but Tetro couldn't keep the ball in. There'll be another throw into Savoy. We've been playing right on 30 minutes, so 15 minutes plus any extra time the referee adds on. Throw into Savoy. Tate Brook looks for Scoot, gets a nice header inside. AJ, beautiful touch. Bauman, another nice one, a heavy touch there. Well done by McDevitt to get to the ball. Whiten, again, couldn't really control it, but does well and puts his body in the way. Puts a nice ball through to Mohammadi, but D'Agostino left his man to come and funny enough, Savoy are not going to change their lineup. They've left the back lineup of Gillette in the middle, and they're not going to send him out to the probably matched up size wise on the Lottie. They're just going to stay with their normal back line there.
Yeah, well, D'Agostino, he's a physical player.
Yeah, he's not a small
lad, and he is a physical player. So yeah, you could see in I suppose a few years playing the AFL game, he's come back stronger, and he's
now with the free kick to TeaTreeGully. Gillette has gone on to a Lottie. Free kick is short to Higginbottom, who gets it to Labrino. Labrino to Scoot. Again, well done by Bauman to AJ, who gets the ball off of his man. Puts a low cross in, which is exactly what the Savoy attacker in Scoot wasn't looking for. He went high, he went back post. Again, TeaTreeGully with the ball as they look to go forward. Spadavecchia couldn't keep it in. It's a throw in, a quick throw again, but Gillette couldn't quite get there. And a Lottie is through. A nice ball, but Dom Kane, great under pressure. That's a ball played into the 6-yard box, looking at your own goal, had the composure to stop the ball and play it out to get it out of the danger zone there for Savoy.
He's definitely got some toe, Lottie, hasn't he, for a big lad?
Sure has. Savoy from the throw-in. And for Tetro, as we said, TeaTreeGully throwing a lot at Savoy in this last 5 to 10 minutes with the extra player up front. Gillette miscues it, but it does come to Higginbottom. Higginbottom to Labrino. Bauman back to Tate Brook. His man closes him down very quickly. No free kick. Advantage played. Higginbottom. He's going to look for Bauman over the top, but no, he goes to AJ on the other side.
That's a great ball.
It was a great ball, and a first time touch from AJ would have been great to scoot. Higginbottom again gets fouled, which was silly because there was enough pressure to make that pass not hit its target. Savoy with a free kick. As the sun, for the first time today, is shining very brightly right in the eyes of the Savoy keeper, Nathan Brook, down the other end. Savoy have a free kick.
33 minutes gone, are we looking at there, John?
33, yep. Labrino, Savoy's
12 minutes to go.
Primary free kick taker. Scoot, Spadavecchia, AJ, Bauman, all in the 18-yard box against 6 TeaTreeGully defenders. Hard chip in. That looked like a set play where it's driven in really hard straight at the keeper. Luckily for TeaTreeGully, I think it was Wayne again, who's been very good in defence for them. Got the header to it, and this time the corner from the other side will be taken by AJ. Can you see anyone warming up for either side, Terry?
Oh, yeah, there's a couple over there.
A couple of Savoy players look like they're warming up.
Yeah.
AJ with the corner. Nice corner. Drifted in. Wayne again gets up there. Labrino gets up there. Oh, big miss hit from two players. Ends up with Tetro, who's running at the Savoy players and gets it wide to Devlin, I think it is.
Yeah.
Again, a Lottie on the right-hand side, very quick. Dom Kane, he gets past Kane and gets a nice ball in, but again, Savoy, well, I thought they'd cleared it, but the clearance from Gillette went off the side of his boot and out of bounds for a corner to be taken by White.
And again, that's from an air swing there from Gillette on one end of the ground and puts it out for a corner.
He does.
So he's just tracked back there 60 yards.
Nice corner. Gets up. A Lottie gets a beautiful header, but couldn't get anything on it. It gets hit back in by Wayne. Savoy just scramble it out, and Bowman under pressure only puts it out for another corner. TeaTreeGully really pushing it up.
Here.
The centre half is taking the corner in Wayne. Whips it in, nice. Bowman gets a good header on it. TeaTreeGully have a few players there. AJ gets it off of Rocker and heads for the corner to try and get some territory. Cuts inside. Beautiful ball over the top to Bowman. Wayne tracking back, who headers it, and it's gone in from Scoot. Daniel Wayne very unlucky there.
Very unlucky.
Very unlucky. He saw the danger in Bowman.
Had no option.
He threw his head at the ball. It trickled past the keeper, and Jack Scoot has got in there right on the line and put it in for a goal. But
very unlucky from Daniel Wayne.
It was a good goal from Scoot, but you can't fault the commitment of Daniel Wayne. No. Absolutely.
From taking the corner,
took the corner and then nearly stopped the goal. But a lot of players do know Daniel Wayne pretty well, and 3 or 4 of them have just gone up to check if he's okay, because he did hit the ground pretty hard, but he's like his old man. He's a pretty tough nut.
Yeah.
So that's a pretty good result for Savoy, though. That was a game that we were playing. It was Russian roulette. One side was having a go, and from the break now, Savoy have gone 4-1 up. As Savoy look to make some changes, Reece Gillette has come off, and Jack Wolf has come on, and for TeaTreeGully, they're making further 2 changes. Daniel Wayne's actually coming off, and I'm not sure who these players are until they turn around. And the two players come off for TeaTreeGully. They must have. Not sure who the other one is. Anyhow, but we'll pick them up.
Mike Walden's one.
Yeah,
so Conley.
Conley. Yeah,
Conley's come off.
Yeah. So Waldron and Lamerton have come on. Is that right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
And a slight change of formation for Savoy. They've gone to Ben Higginbottom to fullback, Jack Wolf to the centre of midfield, and Tate Brook into the centre of defence.
Yeah. That's well done, John. There's no R in there, but well done.
Well done.
Oh, yes, it is. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Well done, John.
Yeah, no, thank you.
Well done.
Throw into TeaTreeGully. Savoy looking to finish this game on a high note. Tate Brook gets the ball out for a throw-in. So, an entertaining day that's turned out to be okay for Savoy again. They are able to score every week, and they're able to limit what the opposition can do.
Yeah, and it just looks to be again, and without looking too far into it, is that I think it's a running.
AJ has the ball. AJ has the ball on the 18-yard box. He squares it. It goes behind 2 Savoy players as TeaTreeGully track back. Nice touch in the box from Scoot. Lays it off. Higginbottom. He chips the ball over the top, and that's been put out by Mohammadi for a corner. The crowd wanted handball there, but I think if he had his hand on his shoulder, it might have been handball, but that's about it.
Yeah. And a few of the boys up here, well refreshed at the moment,
They are.
and that's why they're calling out.
It is a fairly warm day, so we can't
No, John.
can't begrudge them that.
No.
AJ with the corner gets it right on the penalty spot. Spadavecchia couldn't get to it. Chipped back in by Labrino, but gone out for a goal kick to TeaTreeGully.
Yeah.
Okay, TeaTreeGully looking to play out from the back.
This is Whiten.
McDevitt to Whiten, back to McDevitt. Has the stun gone out of this game? Have TeaTreeGully, can they summon one last surge, or has that goal just really put them on the back foot now?
I think they'll still come at Savoy.
They will. The zip and the quickness that has sort of gone out. They've just gone back to playing how they used to. And Whiten has stepped on the ball and given the ball to Savoy, but Spadavecchia couldn't put AJ through. Alotti again on the ball. A tackle from Jack Wolf and another free kick. This time it's cut out with a header from Higginbottom, who headers it, then gets his own ball and proceeds to put it on the roof. And
I'll get that.
Terry, that's your job this week, to go get that ball off the roof of the function centre here in Port Pirie, at the Port Pirie West Oval. If you've not been here to see it, do yourself a favour. It's probably the best ground in Sassel to actually watch a game from, I'd say, Terry.
Yeah.
If not, it's in the top 3.
I wouldn't even say just in Sassel, John. I'd say it's in the SA any division. There you go.
It's a great setup. We're very lucky to have it. So Lamerton looks inside. His pass is not on. Gets cut off by Wolf. Labrino goes wide to AJ, who's been busy all day. He should go to Scoot and does. McDevitt's hot on his tail. He just gets into the box, gets a ball across. It comes to Bauman, or does it? No, it doesn't. And it was well done there by Walden, who got a foot in there and stopped that forward thrust. Nice turn there by Devlin on D'Agostino. He's got the ball. He'll come wide here to the 13 who's just come on in Walden. He's a left footer. He's going to chip this ball. Goes deep, but too deep. Goes straight to the keeper in Nathan Brook. Savoy have got 2-on-2, 3-on-3 up here, and it's fallen to Spadavecchia, who could have actually got that ball turned himself and looked to lay it off, but the layoff wasn't the greatest you've seen, and McDevitt from the keeper has got the ball as TeaTreeGully looked to play it out. We've been playing 42 minutes, and Savoy have a commanding 4-1 lead at this stage. Probably 3 minutes, probably 2 or 3 minutes of extra time with a lot of substitutions being made, and I think there'll be another one made shortly. It looks like Jack DeJoya is lined up, and I'd probably put a fair bit of money that Samuel Spadavecchia will be the one to come off as TeaTreeGully go forward. But well done by Bauman, who ever since I said he wasn't doing anything has come to life. His clearance wasn't quite there, and it's gone to Lamerton. Rocker to McDevitt as they switch the ball. Nice little inside ball to the talented Alotti with a beautiful outside of the foot pass, and that was blocked off by D'Agostino as Savoy looked to make the change here, and I'm pretty sure it'll be Spadavecchia. I'll put my money on it. Well, they haven't really said yet, so I might lose.
Maybe.
No, it's Bauman, I think.
Yeah. Mason Bauman.
Wow.
Yep.
I just thought with Spadavecchia being on a yellow card, bit of insurance, but the exciting youngster in Jack DeJoya has got a little bit. He's come on the ground before the other players come off,
He's a bit
which technically is a yellow card.
PSP and account number, John, if you want to.
Oh, sorry. I didn't actually bet anything.
He's going to card the young nut, is he? No.
Technically, that is a yellow card.
Yeah.
But I think he's let the young lad go, and he's an exciting player, Jack DeJoya. Very exciting. TeaTreeGully with the corner. It goes short to Tate Brook. Not a bad ball in the end to AJ. Scoot's just got to keep on side, and he does. Jack DeJoy's got the ball at his feet. He looks to go at the attackers. It has a crack too. Has a big crack at it. It's gone over the top, but as we said before, Terry, you don't buy a lottery ticket.
No, I like that, John. I like that, you know.
Yeah, he comes on, runs at him.
Scoot going outside, he comes on and has the confidence to run straight at him through the middle.
Yep.
I like that a lot.
We've played 44 minutes. Savoy with a 3-goal buffer. Again, the ball this time goes to DeJoya. Spadavecchia is going to go to DeJoya on an overlapping run. He has drawn a corner from another youngster in Walden on that left-hand side who's only just come on himself. So in the dying minutes of this game, Savoy again putting pressure on the teams around them and above them. To be a
positive result.
A 7-point buffer between TeaTreeGully and Savoy after this game. Labrino with the corner. Nice corner again. Scoot gets a header on it. Gets some power on it, but it just went a little high and over the crossbar.
Let's generate a bit of power off that head, Scoot.
It does. So TeaTreeGully play the ball out from defence. Walden, the left footer, goes up the line. And for Tetro, the goal scorer, nice touch. Back to Waldron. This time to Lamerton, who goes really wide. Switching play was good play. McDevitt tries to put through, ricochets off of D'Agostino, and Aloni's got the ball at his feet, but a good challenge there by Tate Brook. A nice ball out to Amphi Tetro, who's one-on-one with Higginbottom. He's waiting for support. He gets it through Rocker, leaves it, goes wide from Whiten. Mohammadi gets a ball in. Wolf gets there first. AJ's got the ball at his feet. He probably needs to get rid of it because they come at him. He got past two, and there's two more.
Nice bit of fancy footwork.
It was
from AJ.
It was actually a decent ball in. The weight of the ball was good, but the TeaTreeGully player in Lamerton got there before Scoot.
Again, a good bit of play there from AJ. Held it up, carried it.
TeaTreeGully looking to go forward again. They score a lot of goals, but they concede a lot as well. Well cut out by Higginbottom, who's had a great game. Wolf goes wide to AJ, who's also had a lot to do in this game. D'Agostino, the first goal scorer. He gets the ball but couldn't get past Whiten. Comes all the way back to Lamerton. He goes wide to Walden. Pressured by DeJoya. Again Lamerton. This time to Ballantyne, and DeJoya gets to him and puts a ball for a throw-in. We've been playing 47. I don't think it'd be too much longer to go before the referee brings a halt to proceedings. Walden with a throw-in. DeJoya gets a foot in, but Walden gets past 1 and 2. The ricochet doesn't go his way, and the keeper puts the ball out for a throw-in. No, he puts the ball out for a corner. Couldn't quite get there, Nathan Brook, which was unlucky, but Savoy just looking to defend this last bit of play.
Bit of a chess game in the first half, John, where both sides were throwing a bit at each other, but Savoy again in the second half have tended
seems to happen a lot. Corner.
Finish the more powerful.
Aloni gets a header, but probably Savoy's best in Higginbottom gets another header to get rid of it. DeJoya dispossesses his player in Walden. He goes to Jack Scoot, couldn't quite control it. Scoot's putting pressure on as Savoy look to try and sneak another goal before the end of the game. Rocker goes out wide.
We've got 3 Jacks on the ground for Savoy today.
We have at the moment. Mohammadi. No. This time it's Whiten. Another long, deep ball for Walden. He's got Higginbottom to beat. He's got some talent, Walden. Tries a quick little ball in at the feet, but I think Tate Brook has put that out for a corner, and that's gone on the second rank of the Port Pirie Bowling Club.
It has.
Terry, can you get that ball as well?
Yeah, I'll grab it later. Have we run out here or no?
Well, there's one on the roof.
Yeah,
there's one over the bowling rink.
Yeah.
So we've got one left. So might need to ring someone to go and pump another match ball up.
Yeah.
I think someone's going to get that one.
Yeah. I might go up in a minute and grab the ones off the
roof. Yeah. So another corner to TeaTreeGully. Nice corner, deep too. Laverton gets a good header on it. And he's still there. D'Agostino gets a header on it. TeaTreeGully have the ball. Rocker, beautiful chip ball over. 2 TeaTreeGully players against the keeper. Well done, the keeper. Well done, the keeper. He got a lot of attention then, but
good not to give a foul away as well.
I think a lot he got a header on it, but
he did.
because of Nathan Brooks' presence, he couldn't do much but put the ball over the bar. So another impressive effort by Savoy coming into this league. This would be their 6th win out of 7 attempts, only going down to Elizabeth Downs in Adelaide. So again, goal kick from Nathan Brook. Ballantyne gets the header, only to Higginbottom, to Kane, and referee Jackie Chan has called an end to proceedings today. So Savoy in this catch-up game run out winners 4-1. It was a great game. Savoy went 1-0 up, then it was 1-1 at half time, and as we've seen in a lot of games, Savoy's fitness and second halves are quite impressive, and they seem to be able to run out games better than their opponents on more occasions than not. So another valuable 3 points for Savoy to keep the pressure on the teams above them, Para Hills East and Elizabeth Downs. But a great spectacle here again today, boys.
Yeah, very good game. As I said, you really enjoy watching these tough battles between both sides, and yeah, it's always the first half. It seems to be always a real tough one, and Savoy at times finishing the stronger.
Yeah, it was the first half was a little bit dour. I must admit, I might have dozed off a couple of times. But the second half certainly sprung to life. It was a lot more energetic, a lot more free-flowing. Seemed to be a lot more space. Goals were coming thick and fast, and very, very entertaining second half, and a lot of really good players throughout the day.
So again, Savoy Soccer Club and SASA would like to thank Trax FM and Graham, and also today we'd like to thank Matchday Productions for being here again. It's always great to have them here, especially when we win, to get the points again today and to get to see the replay of the game and the highlights on Facebook's great. So
the grassroots football to the people.
It is. So again, thanks to everyone in Adelaide who listens religiously every fortnight. Next weekend will be a break. There's no soccer next weekend, but the weekend after, really chuck this in your calendar. It's worth driving from Adelaide to Port Pirie to see the second place Para Hills East take on third place Savoy in what will be
a
match of the round. It might not.